Oh, yay. Hello, hello, and welcome, my friends. It's me, KP. I'm here in my studio, The Moon and the Maker, home of Art Foamies, and I'm here for Art Foamy Fun Friday. And it is an extra special Art Foamy Fun Friday because, yes, it's my birthday. Um, that's not the only thing that makes it extra special. The other thing that makes it extra special is that this month, April, is our 5-year fun anniversary. So, as you know, or I hope that you know, Art Foamies, I did not start Art Foamies. Uh, Emmy Richardson in Canada started Art Foamies. I don't know what year because she she couldn't really remember when I asked her, but I believe that it was somewhere around 2016 or 15. I'm not exactly sure, but I did buy the company from her in 2020, and we started Art Foamy Fun that year. So that is the anniversary that I am counting, and so I am so excited to be here. I cannot believe that it has been 5 years of Art Foamy Fun. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I want to say hi to my friends because that's what I do. And Janice Sigmund, you get the gold star. And also, thank you from the bottom of my heart for my wonderful birthday gifts. Oh my gosh, she spoiled me so rotten. Look at this. Look how cute this is. It says, it's the little things inside. Isn't it so cute? Anyway, she also bought me a pillow. Oh, I have it over here. I haven't taken it next door yet. Let me show it to you. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh, spoiled. Anyway, thank you so much. I love it, love it, love it. And Mr. Moon does too. So anyway, Stephanie Martin, welcome. Thanks for being here. Catherine, Linda, Bernadette, Christina, Sue, Brianna. Thank you, Brianna. Mwah. You do too, though. You know, that's what we do. Ellen Bush is here. Krabby Abby, Lydia. Thank you too, Lydia. I love my stickers. I can't wait to use them. And also, it's so funny. Lydia sent me a little letter writing set. Let me see if I can find it here. Or not, like little stationery. So cute. It says, "The cake makes me happy." And what is hilarious is that I was just telling my friend on the phone today I was going to write her a letter before I even opened this. I said, I'm going to write you a letter. I am on a letter writing kick lately. I want to write letters. I think it's a good thing, and I'm going to be talking more about that. I started it a couple years ago, but I really think it's important right now. So we're going to do that. So thank you, Lydia. Mwah. Loretta, welcome. Megan, thanks for being here. Terry Moore, Anita, Anna Lee, and Anna Lee is a new Patreon member. Thank you for joining. Carrie is here. Mary Lynn Kelly, thanks for coming. Patty, also known as Ron. Willow Wanders, oh my gosh, thank you for coming. Aren't you having a dinner party? I wish I was there. I would come crash your party. Becky is here. Kristen, Maxie Moon, my Maxie Moon. Thanks for coming and spoiling me rotten. I hope you like my new lipstick. Maxie bought me a very fancy lipstick that I love. Kristen is here. Thanks for coming. Patty Campbell. Oh my gosh, all my friends are here. It's making me so happy and feel so good. Deb Bergstrom, thanks for coming. Pancake and Lulu. Maxie says, don't forget to like our video, please. Yes, thank you. Ginger, thanks for coming. Roberta, Lisa, nice to have you here. Puffer, I miss you. Stephanie Martin, Gilberto, thanks for coming. Lynn is here. Wendy, I miss you. Kirsten and Linda Finney. All my friends, thank you for coming and wishing me happy birthday. You're making me so happy. All right, so guess what I did for my birthday? I know a lot of people asked me, what are you doing for your birthday? And I said, I'm doing Art Foamy Fun. And a few people were like, why are you working? Why aren't you going out for your birthday? But you know what? This is what I'd rather be doing more than anything. And that's the truth. So I have stuff to share with you. Maxie Moon really indulged me this week and let me design all the Art Foamies well, not all that I wanted, but she let me design, not that she lets me, but she encouraged me to design Art Foamies. And that's what I love doing. And I love sharing them with you. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn this camera around. We have a very fun, special giveaway. So I hope you're staying around for the numbers game, because do you want to see the prize or should I wait? Let's go down. I hate saving surprises. I'm bad at it. Well, Willow Wanders, thank you so much. I hope everybody already knows Willow Wanders, fodder school, you know, so I hope that you all are in fodder school because we have a lot of foddery fun. And speaking of fodder fun too, because fodder's fun too, right? Next week we have a very special fodder school release, so make sure you come back. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see, and I'm going to share with you our special giveaway, so you got to hang around. Okay, I'm going to turn this camera around and show you. And I want to welcome also Karina. Thanks for coming. Linda Weber, Terry. Okay, show you. Okay, here it is. So this, it's not ArtFoamies, although we might do another special little giveaway for maybe the birthday girl. I don't know, something from my new collection. But I had something I've been saving and waiting because this is a good one, okay? Really, really good. All for guessing the right number, all right? I am going to be giving away this beautiful Arches travel journal and a set of Ali Kavanagh core watercolors. Okay. It is an amazing set. You are going to love it. And I've had this and I thought, you know, I love giving away prezzies. Almost, well, I would say just as much as I enjoy receiving prezzies. And that's the truth. So I thought this would be so fun to do as our giveaway for my birthday. All right. So we'll get to that later. Don't start without me. Okay. You got to wait till I say, and that's not till later. So tonight, my friends, I am going to share with you some new ArtFoamy designs that I created. Because, you know what? I'm sorry. I was experimenting with something here. So, without further ado, I doubt I'm saying that right, but it's okay. I am going to share with you the new collection, okay? And it is fun because what I did, and it was Maxie Moon's idea. I went through the catalog, and I picked out my earliest ArtFoamies, many of my very first ones, okay, which were Loop de Loo, Fine Vine, I don't know, a couple other ones. I can't remember. Oh, Microcosms. And I redesigned them because it's been 5 years, right? So I redesigned, reimagined some of my earliest designs, okay? So if you go and you look at our website and you look up Fine Vine and you look, I didn't pull them all out, okay? It was a lot. So you can look up Fine Vine, you can look up Loop de Loo, and the Microcosm set 1 and 2, and I've reimagined those, and then I threw in, 4 faces. Thank you. Yes, 4 faces. So we got 4 fresh faces. All right, so I'm going to pull these out. I am going to share with you what I've been up to this past week or so, and all the stuff I'm doing. Also, I have to tell you about the stickers. Oh my gosh, tell me if you know about the stickers. Just say yes or no. Who else is here? I hope I didn't miss saying hello to anybody. Susan, Karen, Amy. Thank you all so much for coming. Right now, I'm just going to show you the new images, okay? So this is the remake. Oh, and you know what? I should pull out the names because I'll never remember. Also, if you look on the website, we did make them pretty much similar sizing to the originals as well, okay? So let me go on our own website here, if I can ever find artfoamies.com. There we go. And I'll look up what's new. So this one's called Two Fine Vines, and it still really does have my aesthetic, because I don't know how many of you have been following me for a long time, but these leaves, or this sort of pattern in the leaves, is something I've been doing for ages, okay? And so I was like, I like my Fine Vine from 2020, because remember, those were my very first ArtFoamy designs. So I didn't really, even though I've been designing rubber stamps for many years, I really didn't know what I was doing. And so I just was like, hey, let's try this. And it worked out, because some of them, are still very nice sellers and people still like them. But I wanted something a little less chunky and a little bit more with, my sort of motifs. Okay. So Here we have 2 fine vines, and I did it as a right and a left. And there they are. Again, similar sizes. So if you're looking on the website, then you'll know that these are about, oh goodness, 5 inches approximately, okay, by about 2 inches wide at the widest point. So that's 2 fine vines. What else do we got? Loop-de-loo, and then it does have a little motif with it. I have it stamped out here, and I do have to admit, I think it is so adorable. Again, my original loop-de-loo was a little thicker, and then it also came with sort of a big like asterisk sort of motif. This one's a little finer, and I have to admit that I am very smitten with this little motif here. I think it's super cute, and I will show you and share with you some other places that I've used these. I want to show you the stamped out versions first. And again, this is called Loop-de-loo or Loopy 2. I don't know. Loopy 2. Excuse me. It should have been called I'm a Little Loopy 2. Anyway, this one is about 6 inches long by about approximately maybe 2 inches at the widest point. And then this little guy is about 3 inches by about 1. And again, I am really smitten with this. I think this is a great piece for edging stuff, for borders, definitely for backgrounds. And, you know, so many of us do really enjoy having a variety of just mark making stuff, so that it can be really incorporated with our own, with our own work. So I do really try to, consider those things and think about those things when I'm designing. Excuse me. The next thing is 4 faces, and I am super tickled about these. And I will tell you the reason why. If you recall the 4 faces from the original, the original designs in the catalog, they are designed completely different. These faces do stamp the excuse me, the actual outline stamp instead of it being more of a carved out negative space. Okay, so I love these. I think they're going to be so great with all of the different whimsy wheels. I can see them working really fantastic with Donna Downey's color wheels. Oh my gosh, with microcosms. The list is pretty much endless, and I'm super excited to use them. I haven't really used them much. I did a little tiny, just super quick experimentation, and you can see here just some sort of fast, little watercolory ideas scribbling around. Also, I don't know if you can tell, excuse me, I'm getting so choked up. The weather here is crazy. And my allergies are really acting up. And so I apologize for that. Anyway, yes, Linda, I think you're right. Anyway, Jody, welcome. Thanks for coming. I don't know if you can really see this, but I stamped in a few sort of random colors on my ink foamy. And like you can't really tell on the camera, I don't think, but in person, this is so cool. It looks sort of like opal-y. The colors are very gradient, but soft, and that is a really cool. I will share with you how I got that, although most of the time it's going to be covered up. Again, these will make great moons, great stickers. Oh my gosh, so many things. And I love the fact that they're solid. Yeah, says Stephanie, you're going to love these too. And I like the old ones, don't get me wrong, but again, I was just wanting to sort of reimagine. It's sort of really fun to go back and revisit your old work and see how you would do it again, So that's four fresh faces, okay? And those are, I think, all the ones, and then microcosms. Oh my gosh. So microcosms, I have to tell you, it is hilarious to me I love them, don't get me wrong, but they are one of our consistent selling sets in Microcosms 1 and 2. These are, I think this is set number 2 that I did a demo a long time ago. I don't have anything else here. That's why I just wanted to pull them out just to show you that I just, again, reimagined another set. And they come in 2 sizes, and these are super fun. A little bit different, a little more, I don't know, a little just more solid and more graphic, but really useful and fun. And I've been having a great time with these. Again, these come in 2 sizes. You have the large and a small. Okay, so here they are. I'll show them to you this way. Okay, so, and if you have any questions, you know, let me know, but I'm not going to give you all the sizing here. It's all listed on the website, and I know that you'll be going right over. Oh gosh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, so there is a set 1, which were the original, and they just did so well that I thought, you know, and this was about 2, so that was in 2020, and then I think about 2 years ago, I did Microcosms 2, and they were also really a hit. I think people just love circles, and I think it is such a fun way to, you know, get so many different, I don't know, it's just you get a lot out of a set, okay? And I will show you how and why. Again, the other thing that they do go with so many of the whimsy wheels, okay? And they go so great with each other. You can really doodle in them like I've done here. You can mask off and put things inside of them. So I think they're just so versatile, okay? Wendy says those were the first art foamies she bought. Zanny Love, welcome. Kathy, thank you for the birthday wishes. Sharon, thanks for coming. So anyway, I did use these at least a couple times in my, a couple of my samples, and I really am enjoying them already. I find that a lot of people don't think to cut them out, but remember, you don't have to use them as circles. You can cut the shapes out and use just the set, you know, anyway, the possibilities as always are endless. All right. So those are all my remakes. And then I indulged myself in a couple fresh new things that I've just wanted for a while. And that is a little set of sort of like motifs, smaller motifs, and I'm calling it a little graphic set. And it does have the little stripes and polka dot square. Well, not really square, but you know, square-ish. It has the, I can't remember what I called this, but just little solid and open O's. I know, Jody. For me, it's just too many ideas and not enough time. Well, not that I have enough money, and I wouldn't be able to buy all my own stamps either. Don't worry. Anyway, I love this little vine. I have been wanting a vine like this for ages. And, you know, a lot of times they just get overlooked. I have so many designs already ready to go. But so often, because, you know, I'm doing other people's art foamies, not just my own, and just different things come up, and it's like, okay, well, I'll do that next time. Okay, I'll do this next time. I'll do this next time, right? And so this, I was like, I got to do it. I love it. I want it. I'm doing it, okay? And Maxie was like, Mom, just send me whatever you want. I'll do it all. And I still have more. But anyway, that's okay for next time. So this is called Lil Graphic Set. Again, it has the 6 graphic leaves, the little open and closed, or, you know, solid, positive and negative little, or I guess O's, stripes and polka dots, and the little vine. All right. So I am in love with this set too, I have to admit. All right. And then last but not least, and I'm pretty sure it's last, I did have to also indulge in something that was inspired. I don't know how many of you remember from the Effie Glitzfinger days. Does anybody remember me from the Effie Glitzfinger days? I'm going to pull this out. And my parents' company many moons ago was called Effie Glitzfinger St. Louis Stamp Design. This was way before I bought Rubber Moon, way before so much in my life. But my birthday girl, and this is her, was inspired by Melody Moon. So for anybody who remembers all the Melody Moons, oh yes, Bernadette, I sure will. I sure will. Yeah, I'll show it in just a sec. Melody Moon had many hats. She had a birthday hat. She had chickens on her hat. She had a celestial hat. And this goes way back to, oh my gosh, the 90s, way back in the 90s. And Melody Moon re-inspired me. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just was thinking about it. And I was thinking about my birthday, and I was thinking how I would love to wear a cake on my head. And anyway, I just said, I have to have a stamp like that. So I did, and I made a little set. Let me pull her out. And she is the birthday girl. Okay. This is how she looks actually when she's just stamped. Okay. So this is the birthday girl. It does not come with the sayings. Okay. How every month we're doing a sticker now, right? And a $5 stamp. So we did something extra special because I told you there was going to be surprises and extra fun things, right? And this is going to go on all month long because next week we have a great launch from Fodder School, and the week after that, and the week spotlights. We just got all kinds of things going on. But anyway, this is the birthday girl. She is $5 this month. Normally she would be like $12. Okay, so you can grab her for $5. All right. And I don't mean to sound like a car salesman, but we just want to have specials for you. And then we have 4 sayings, okay, that go with her. Well, I think they go with her pretty well. And what's fun about this is that I can come out with other sayings for her. Okay, where'd they go? Where'd my sayings go? Here they are. So I will come out with other sayings in the future. We're going to keep her. This is not a pop-up. You will be able to still purchase her, but after this month, the price will go up. Okay, it won't be $5 anymore. And this set of words is also $5. Okay, so you can get the set if you want. We didn't put it together as a whole set because we thought, maybe you want just the words. Maybe you want the girl. I don't know. Maybe you want both, and then you can grab them both for $10. Okay. So, let's see. Janice Sigmund says, was your mom the designer for Etsy Glitzfinger? So Janice, my mom was the writer. I was the designer. She did design a few stamps. We just had like a very big mishmash of, of artists and designers. But my mom, she always believed in me, and she actually forced me. She said, you're an artist and you're going to do it. And I was like, not really, but okay. It took me a long time. Let's just put it that way. Bobby, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Let's see, anybody else? Like Kristen says she doesn't look very happy. That cake must be heavy. I think right now, my mind must be just like in a place where, I'm keeping my head up. I'm holding on to this heavy cake, but I think she looks a little more kind of surprised here. Here she's looking a little, I'm not sure if I want to turn 59, but I definitely, how I feel about, changing up the faces. Oftentimes I make my faces kind of, dare I say, generic so that you can change them up however that you like. I think she has kind of a sweet face, but you're right. She doesn't look the happiest, but you know what? Birthdays come with mixed emotions. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So Janice says, I would have loved your mom. My mom, if you loved me, if you do love me, you probably would love my mom, but she would have been a little scary. I'm not lying. Most people were a little scared of my mom, but she was hilarious, and she was really, really smart and really, really talented. But anyway, she could be a little off-putting, I will say. But that's okay. Loved her anyway. Oh, Mom. Anyway, so what did you want me to hold out? Somebody wanted me to show something again, and I just haven't actually shared this whole thing with you yet, because I was just showing off the birthday girl. So here you can see I actually cut her all apart. This is what she actually looks like. And then I colored her and cut her apart, and I did trim off all her hair. Okay. So again, and I didn't have to trim off all of her hair. I could have left her with a little bob. You know, that's the fun thing. Again, I designed it so you could do all sorts of fun stuff in that hair. Even if you want to cut off, well, and I'll show it to you. I'll do it and show it to you. But also, I wanted to show how you could also use the cake as a completely separate stamp. Okay, I love that about this. If you don't even want to use that girl, I mean, I'm not saying that you would buy it just for the cake, right? Obviously, but you get kind of like a twofer, you know? So anyway, all right. This is actually, yeah, part of what I wanted to share with you tonight. Let me scroll down and look at these comments. Let's see. Oh, Terry Moore. I can't show my tattoo yet. Kathy Whitney, welcome. Thanks for coming. Yes, different hats would be so cute. And of course, look, you already have so many hats, right? Because you can cut that off and add whatever you want. You could put a house on there. I think it would be so cute. You know, yeah, whatever imagery you got, right? Little houses, flowers, teacups, you know, whatever. It would be great. And then, of course, you know me, I will end up designing some other stuff for that too. But you already have so many rubber stamps and, you know, things that you can use up there as well. Kathy says, I would buy it just for the cake. The girl is a bonus. Yes. So thank you so much. $5 this month. Okay. Yeah. And this is what I want to share with you. You all know that I have been a Dexy making fool. Okay. Yes. Oh, Maxie Moon says the cowboy hat and the hats by Patty McFarlane. Yeah, the Maxie Moon's cowboy hat would be so cute. And yes, all those different ones from Patty McFarlane would be so cute. Oh my gosh. I mean, the list is just endless. Just go on the website and go crazy. It's my birthday. Yes, so I did get a tattoo. Maxie Moon took me for a tattoo for my birthday, and I would love to share it with you, although it's not really looking too good right now. I still have the Sanoderm on the top, and so it looks pretty rough. I can show you a picture. I got that on my phone. So I'll show that to you instead, okay? It's real cute. I think you'll love it, and it definitely is, you know, me. It fits not only the motif, but yeah, it's all about the making and the ArtFoamies and the moon, and of course everything has a meaning in this tattoo. And the best story, okay, the best story, thank you Maxie for my tattoo, I love it so much, is that the artist is amazing. Be looking for an ArtFoamie pop-up coming from this artist this year. We're so excited. But her name is Jamantha. It's like Samantha with a J. Okay. So Jamantha, but she goes by Jam. And guess what her fiance's name is? It's Peach. I can't get over it. I have to tell everybody because I think that's the cutest thing in the world. Peach Jam. You would know that it's your soulmate, right? So sweet. And they're so cute. Anyway, okay, so this is my Dexy. I made it today to celebrate my birthday. And of course, lots of the art, well, not all, but lot of the ArtFoamies that I just shared with you. We got part of the words, celebrate yourself, and birthday girl, which I do want to share this with you really quickly because I know a lot of times people don't necessarily think of this. But the cool thing about this is that I did design them to all the words do fit inside of her, or nicely right underneath her. Okay. But also it's really just kind of cool because you can make them fit in a different way. Remember, you can curve them. Right. So that is very helpful. And I don't know if I don't really go on Facebook that much, but I did post a new profile picture, and you'll notice she's a profile picture and the birthday girl fits just perfectly in the circle. So that's kind of funny and a great way to make your words fit how how you'd like to use them a little. So I'm going to curve this one down. So fun, right? Just a simple little thing. But, sometimes the simplest things we don't always think of. Anyway, so again, here we have some of the words, the birthday girl and the celebrate yourself. And then you can see the loop-de-loo in the background, or I'm loopy too in the background. These are from the microcosms. Okay. So again, talking about, let's see if I have any here. Let's see. That I already stamped. Well, shoot. Where did I put the microcosms? Do I do this every single time? Yes, I do. Okay. I know I just had it. Okay, here it is. My famous words always. I just had it. All right, so we have them here. I should have had some cut out. I actually did have some cut out, but I used them. Guess I need to learn to make more fodder. Yeah, so make sure that you follow Tattoo Lady Jam. Her artwork is so adorable. It's so, I think, me personally, not that I'm an expert on tattoos, but it is so unique for a tattoo artist to be so whimsical. And I just love her way. She is darling. She has such a great, I have to tell you, it did not hurt at all. She has a very light touch. And I'm very happy with her line work. Okay, so here, microcosms. This is the large size on this one. And so fun, of course, you can, use it to write around in this solid space, or, doodle. If you're a Zentangler, that would be such a fun space to Zentangle in. But I also love to use them in this way. Again, sort of a simple way that a lot of people might not think of in just looking at that. You don't have to always take your images literally, right? You can just think about how other ways that you might like to use them. So here I want to cut this because I wanted to use just flowers, right? So I cut it out, leaving a little bit of an outline. And you could make that outline chunky if you want to, or thin, or you could go right up to the edge. It also is helpful if I put it on sticker paper first, if I want to make a sticker out of it. But there you have it. And that's how I went ahead and used that. Instead of using it as a round stamp, I wanted to use it this way. And as you can see, I just cut it in half. Okay. Painted it up, did a little outlining on it, and let's do it. Cut that right in half. Pop that right on there with a little glue. Ron McFarlane, thank you so much. Super exciting. Can't wait to see what you make. Yes, I do think the whimsy wheels will work. Today I was just doing so many things. I wanted to have like 10 more hours, but you know how it goes. Anyway, so there is my basic, piece there. And then I just popped a little layer cake there. I'm a little darker in the middle there. Too juicy. And then I did go ahead and take a black paint marker. Oops, I'm dropping everything. Jeez. Thank you so much, Kathy. That is so nice. I hope you love her, and I can't wait to see what you make. I do think it is a pretty, not only versatile set, but, obviously something that you'll, use quite a bit, just because we know, we like making birthday stuff, and we always know people with birthdays, right? So there you have it. Nuts. You can see the whimsy or the loop-de-loo in the background with the little motif, and I just painted it using watercolors and layer cakes and paint pens. Super fun. All right, and then to the back. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with this. And now I'm also going to get to share with you the stickers. Okay, so as you all know, we are doing a sticker every month as a freebie. And then we offer the $5 stamp instead of doing the freebie stamp, which has been really fun. Okay, we have really enjoyed changing that up. This month, we're doing something extra special and different. And that is, Maxie Moon and I both designed some stickers. I did them as little postage. Okay, and these are a little bit larger. Okay, these are just prototypes. I don't have the actual stickers yet. They should be here Monday, all right? Which is fine because, the April orders. But I have to admit, it's a little bit later ordering because of doing so many designs. It took me forever. So anyway, and then this is the other one. We have 5 designs. We have the ArtFoamies Forever, Art Foamy Post. And again, these are just the prototypes, okay? We have the ArtFoamies Fun Color Wheel Hand. We have the ArtFoamies Forever We Make Fun. And we have ArtFoamy Fun since 2020. And then we have In My ArtFoamies Era. Okay? So you will get one of those. It'll be a surprise. I ordered equal amounts of all. And we are just going to be randomly giving you a sticker with any order placed in April. Okay, and again, then you got those $5 birthday girl and the birthday girl set. So that is our offering for April, all throughout the month. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So which one will you guys get? Right. Oh, this is our iconic logo. Again, the little hand with the color wheel. Growing fun. We make fun color wheel there. And then In My ArtFoamies Era with Maxie Moon's typewriter. So cute. Anyway, and then this was my page I created for today. And lots of, well, not lots. Let's see. I thought I had 2 pieces. Maybe I only ended up using 1. Yeah. Oh, no, 2. I did use 2 pieces from Collage Soup. Super fun. I wanted to share this with you because I actually think we shared this last week when I made the stickers, or was it last week or week before? But I made stickers out of this collage page. And so there's the clock. And you can see if you just paint it, right, with your acrylics or your layer cakes, it makes it just, match your motifs, okay? And then my little kitty cat, where I painted the cheeks and the eyes. So just have fun making stickers using your collage soup. And then you can see here I did use many of my Microcosms 3 set. Here's this one here. This is the little seeds, a little eyeball, and the flower. All right, so the only one I did not use was the little sort of leaf motif, but there it is on the back right here. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, so Deb, we plan and hope our idea is that once the month is done, we will place them for sale, just like all the other stickers that we do, put them in our Etsy shop. So any past stickers are listed in our Etsy shop, okay? And it is ArtFoamies USA on Etsy. Oh, Brianna, thank you so much. I know it is a fun one too, just because it's very solid. It's, you know, it's super plain. There's really nothing to it. Here it is right here. Well, do I have it? Yeah, there it is right there. But one of the things I love about these too, let's pull these out and just have a little fun with them for a second. And I also want to do a little face demo for you, okay? I know we're not having an after party tonight, so don't feel bad about hanging out a little extra because it's my party. Plus, we still have to do the numbers game, all right? Let me find a piece of paper. I did cut myself some paper here. Excuse me. All right, and let's stamp a couple of the microcosms. Let's do that eyeball. All right, and let me get this ink foamy here. This one's pretty juicy. Oh, Janice, thank you so much. Yes, I've been having such a great time. Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, doing the Dexies. And I don't know, Janice, if you ever saw the finished one from your day. For those of you who don't know, Janice Sigmund still has her spotlight is still, and we do still have some spotlight artists in the house. So make sure that you are checking out all the spotlights. We do still have, oh my goodness, Patty Hodder is still there. She will be, I said to go ahead and leave her through the weekend, but she'll be coming down on Monday. We also do have Janice Sigmund and Karen Jensen. Okay, so I hope that you are, you know, keeping up with all the spotlight artists. Okay. Catherine, I love it. Yes, I almost did that. I swear. It's my party. And I thought, oh, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to, because, you know, there is a lot to cry about right now, but we're not focused on that, right? We are, we're not focused on that. So I didn't want to do a crying one, at least not yet. And then, but I did think, oh yeah, it's my party. I'll get makey if I want to. That would be so cute. But anyway, this is my Dexie from Janice's, release, and I really love the way it turned out as well. This is Janice's, one of her words, and I love them. I had a lot of fun creating with them and doing like the shrinkies and stuff like that, and using them in all of my postage stamp out borders. One of the reasons why we ended up doing all of our stickers like this was because I was just so smitten with it, you know. I mean, it goes along with all of our stamping and, you know, mail art, mixed media, so couldn't really resist. Anyway, I love the way that they are all coming together, and it is one of my favorite projects of the year. And, you know, it's an ongoing project. We do them every week in my Patreon, and it's just something I really have taken to. Anyway, so here have one of the microcosm eyeballs. Let me find some blue. Have any blue around here? do a small version as well. Because one of the other things that I like to do, let's pull out some watercolor sticks maybe here, or some Derwents. Just, yeah, let's see what color that is. All right, so I'm going to use my watercolor stick on this, and little Stabilo. Remember, it is kind of fun to draw on these or color them. You can use your watercolors. You know, even if you want to just use your watercolor brush and draw or paint directly on there. So just keep in mind that you can do some other fun things. Again, not having to always think of using the stamp in just a literal sort of traditional way, you know. And one thing I do love about experimenting this way too, you really don't know what you're going to get until you stamp it. Sort of like gel printing, right? So it's hit or miss, but it's still really fun. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Remember that it's use watercolor on there, so if I get something I really don't like that much, I can smush it around and even, you know, change it up if I want or need to. And remember too, I say this a lot, but I do use my ArtFoamies as a base layer lots of times. I'm not necessarily using them just in a literal or traditional way. So I'm just gonna smush this a bit, let it dry, and then I can go back and work on that some more. All right, so you can, obviously, and one thing I love to do, and I know many of you do too, is to just, you know, when you get them, break out your mixed media supplies, you know, whether it's your your inks, your watercolors, you know, your woodies, whatever you got, and just, you know, stamp them out, smush it up and stamp them out, and make yourself lots of fodder. Yes, so Stabilo, you can use the Stabilo or like your woodies or your sticks, whatever, directly on the ArtFoamy. One thing I'm just going to mention is that make sure that you have, you know, first of all, that it is pretty moistened, okay, because you don't want to draw, you don't want to drag anything across it and scrape it. So make sure that none of the wood is going to snag it, you know. And just make sure that you have plenty of, you know, of the, what am I trying to say? Of the lead sharpened up, okay? Excuse me. Carolyn, Nick, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I missed a question. All right, I must have missed something. I hope you guys are watching out and answering each other, I hope. Anyway, all right, so here, one of the things, where did I put that now? That I did here. Let's go ahead and cut this baby out. Should have put it on sticker paper first. Silly me. Oh, well, that's okay. And one of the reasons I think that I do really enjoy using the ArtFoamies as a base layer this way is because it gives you, you know, it gives you sort of just a starting point. It gives you, you know, a layer of color and also, like, you know, obviously sizing and things like that that you already know that you want to start out with, right? So here I did take some color, and we'll just, I'm not going to do it the exact same, okay? I'm just going to do something kind of similar Just using a little layer cake here. So little lavender layer cake and that. And I'm going to blow dry just so I can move a little faster here. So no, I do not wet the Stabilo first. I do make sure that my art foamy is not dry. Okay, it's going to be sort of moistened, and then again making sure that you're not scratching onto it. Okay, so you want to moisten your art foamy, and then you can use, and this has a little ink on it, so you can do whatever. Let's just try that. And then if you feel like this is too dry to stamp, then what you can do is take like your mist or your water bottle, give it a quick little mist. Oh, well, that didn't come out very good. You can't see it at all. I think my, because that was ink on there, right? Not, not watercolor. So I'm sorry about that. Let's try it one more time. I'll just go right over. I think you can see that a little better too. I'm just going to outline it too, because all that purple was ink. That water is not going to re-wet it, okay? Ah, so cute, but my eyeball didn't show up that time. Let's try it again. Should have outlined that part. Ta-da! So now, of course, it is, remember, water soluble too, so you can still go in. This is one of the things I actually do love about my art foamies, is that, I can really make them my own. It's just a fun way to play, and still get all that layering up. Okay, and I could still even use this one, right? All right, so anyway, I'm doing this to this. Okay, so I'm going to take my darker purple paint pen and my black. I got a dark purple here. Where's my black? I got black, and I need white or a light color. Doesn't have to be white. And I want to blow dry this just a little bit. Oh, Kathy, thank you. I love it. Maybe I'll play it later for myself. All right, so then just use it as your, again, as your base layer, as your outline, right? So here. And have fun. Doodle around, make it your own. So fun. I didn't do very good on my circle, so I can maybe reestablish that a little bit. Still not the best. That's okay. Well, anyway, it's still a little a little bit wet, and I don't like that, but you get the idea. Go in, because I like to use unity and variety, and I also excuse me, like to use my darker values and my brightest whites. Okay, put a little. So again, just doodling around, having fun. And then I just wrote words. So, and you could also stamp. I did use some stamps. This Create Your Dreams, I just want you to know, is coming out with the next set of Faraway Girls with Megan. This is one of the words in the new set coming up. So if you collect Calendar Girls and Faraway Girls, then keep your eyes open for this. It will be coming out. Oh, I think we're releasing it soon. I can't remember. I have to talk to Megan. I can't remember. May 1st, I think. Yes, May 1st. What else? Oh, yeah, and then I did use the Star Sprinkle, and that is going to be the Blue Moony exclusive that will be listed, or the Blue Moony special that will be listed tomorrow on Moon and the Maker. Again, if you look at the background here, you can see I did use part of that motif again from my Loopy 2. I like this because I do feel that we must seek it now, especially. I mean, it's not going to, truth is not going to just, you know, drop in our laps. We're going to have to really be looking for it. Sadly, but I think that's the way it's going to be going. But anyway, there you have it. The new eyeball microcosm. That one is from the larger set. This is the small. Okay. Yes. So let me see. Do you have any questions? We're going to play the numbers game. I know we've already almost been here a full hour. I want to say thank you so much for just looking at all the stuff, for listening, hanging out with me. And as always, for your support and love of ArtFoamies. All right. So again, we're going to play the numbers game. Don't start without me yet. I'll say when. Right now it is 4:58. We will go until 5 o'clock. That gives you 2 minutes. I will call it your number. Does not matter if you have the same number as somebody else. It's the first one that's, you know, that I call out. So you can start. It's the closest between, you know, or on the nose, of course, between 1 and 100. And we'll go until 5 p.m. And it's for the Arches Travel Journal and the Ali Kavanaugh Core Watercolor Set. All right, Puffer is first with number 4, Anita 31, Evelyn 59, Terry 18, Gail Foos 59, Ginger 99, Ron 9, Jamie 5, Kathy Bernard 50, Jody 30, Orange Spiral 66, Linda 18, Krabby Abby 16, Sharon Eberlin 99, Lydia 44, Carrie Jarman 23, Linda Finney 31, Bobby 74, Ellen Bush 79, D. Ray 12, Sue Irvine 68, Karina Alvarez 88, Bernadette 61, Acme Post 32, Becky 36, Carolyn Nick 27, Roberta 29, Janice 26, Stephanie Martin 37, Patty Campbell 79, Pancake and Lulu 58, Loretta Liba 67, Catherine Guerrero 34, Lisa 13, Mary Lynn Kelly 47, Amy Fugelstad 86, Kristen Hoffman 43, Anna Lee Howell 5, Megan Lochner 81, Christina 38, Christine Schiaffo 24, Amy 59, Amy Fugelstead 59, Kathy 49, Justy 21. Lynn, you can guess any number that you want. You guess whatever number that you want, Lynn. Yes, just guess any number between 1 and 100. And I will wait for Lynn. And she will be last. No more numbers after Lynn. If you want to guess a number, Lynn, go for it. No more numbers after Lynn. Lynn Sachs, do you want to guess a number? Type it in. Let your fingers do the talking. Okay, Lynn 60 and Yolanda 86. Okay, no more numbers. And we do have a winner. I'm going to go back through the numbers just to make sure. Okay, super exciting. All right, I got to just make sure. I'm not going to undo the number yet till I'm sure. I'm going to go back through. Let's see here. All right. So we do have actually, so the first person to type in their number was Jamie Hughes with number 5. 6 is the winning number. So Jamie Hughes, you are the winning number and the recipient of our Arches Travel Journal and our Allie Kavanaugh Core Watercolor Set. Congratulations! I will be, if you will be so kind as to please go ahead and email me your mailing address to artfoamies.com. I will make sure that this goes out in the mail to you next week. I also want to say that we did have another person guess the same number, and that is Anna Lee Howell. And Anna Lee, I am going to give you a set from my new collection of your choice. Okay, so we have 2 winners. Anna Lee, make sure you message me, and I'm going to give you the ArtFoamies set of your choice from the new collection. Okay, so let me write that on here. If I could find a pen, it would be great. So we have Jamie Hughes and Anna Lee. Yay, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. All right, so much excitement in one day for me. I'm going to turn this camera around. Does anybody have any thoughts, questions, or anything you'd love to add? I'm going to turn the camera around and say goodnight. Thank you all so much for joining me and for all your birthday wishes. It means the world to me. I love you to the moon and back. And you know the deal. Stay safe. Stay sane if you can. Stay makey. And I will see you next week. Well, for those of you who join me for Daily Heart, I'll see you Monday. For those of you who just come to ArtFoamies Fun Friday, which I love, I'll see you next week. Make sure to come because we have so many fun things. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great night and a great weekend.